Good evening to all the All India Bar examinations, that is 17th cohort 2023. If it is not postponed, the exam is on 5th February 2023. Yes, and it is very small letters, you could not read it, but Hindu law containing the Hindu Marriage Act and the Hindu Succession Act, Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act, the Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, the Hindu Disposition of the Property Act. These are the things which will be there under this act. Now, without wasting the time, let me go to our study. That is the All India Bar Examination, 17th Court, 2023, Family Law, Multiple Choice Questions. Be ready to shoot the first question. The Hindu Marriage Act 1955 was intended to secure the rights of the marriage for the dash and dash who are Hindus and are bound under the sacred bond of marriage under any ceremony. Option A, woman and man. Option B, wife and husband. C, she and he. D, bride and groom.
D is right answer, sir. Bride and groom.
Bride and groom is the right answer for the first question. Yes, now I will read the second question. Hindu Marriage Act 1955 incorporated dash and strictly prohibits a Hindu from getting involved in a marital relationship with more than one person. A, virginity. B, single. C, sologamy. D, monogamy.
Sologamy,
Right
C,
answer,
sir.
sir. Single.
If you say sologamy, it is wrong. If you say monogamy, it is right. So the answer D is right for the second question. Is it clear?
Monogamy, correct. Correct, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. I appreciate. The third question. Bigamy and polygamy, if proved, are strictly punishable under the Indian Penal Code as per the provision under Section Dash and Section of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. There are two sections are there. A, 17 and 5. B, 5 and 7. C, 7 and 5. D, 5 and 17.
D is right answer, sir. 5 and 7. 17.
I repeat.
D is right answer. 5 and 17.
If the D is right answer, that is the 5 and 17 is the right answer for the third question. Now, fourth question. Anyone can unmute and read?
Hindu Marriage Act covers the following. Option A, Muslim and Christian. Option B, Paris and jeweler. C, all of the above.
D. Down is there.
None of
D.
the above, sir. D, none of the above, sir.
None of, sir.
Answer is none of the above. D.
Answer is none of the above is the answer. Fifth question. The other person should have to read, not the same person. I say other person.
There is a
There is a
complete
complete
Hindu
English
definition
definition under the dash of Hindu Marriage Act. Option A, Section 2. Option B, Section 2, Class A. Section C, Section 2, Class B. D option, Section 2, Class C.
Section 2, sir.
B is
The
right
right
answer.
answer is Section 2. I repeat, the right answer is Section 2 for the fifth question. The sixth question goes in this manner. This law was enacted to avoid the various consequences which were prevalent due to the immature Hindu law for marriage under dash. Option A, British Raj. Option B, British period. C, British era. D, British rule.
D is right answer, sir. British rule.
It is a British rule is the right answer for the sixth question. Now the seventh question. Which one of the correct option A. As per the Section 5, 2 and 3 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Hindu marriage is not so much of a religion and is more of a result of the mutual agreement. B. As per the Section 5, 2 and 3 Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Hindu marriage is so much of a religion and is more of a result of the mutual consent. C. As per Section 5, 2 and 3, there is a clauses. Class 2 and Class 3, Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Hindu marriage is not so much of a religion and is more of a result of a mutual consent. D. As per the Section 5, 2 and 3 Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Hindu marriage is not so much of a belief and is more of a result of the mutual consent. Among the A, B, C, D option, which is the correct option?
Option
Sir,
B,
option
sir.
A.
Option B, sir.
If you say option A, it's the wrong answer. If you say option B, it's the wrong answer.
C is right answer, sir.
C is right answer, sir.
C is the right answer. As per the Section 5, 2 and 3 of Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Hindu marriage is not so much of a religion and is more of a result of a mutual consent. I believe that you know what the mistakes, what the addition and deletion I did it in A, B and D. Did you make it out?
Hindu marriage is so much B. Hindu marriage is not so much.
Yes. And
It
another?
is, sir, submission.
Yes.
Sir, Hindu marriage is, as per the Hindu Marriage Act, Hindu marriage will be believed as a sacred marriage and it is.
Of course, you have to no assumption, no presumption. You have to pick from the 4 choices.
Okay, sir.
I repeat, no assumption, no presumptions. You have to pick from the 4 choices. Yes, now, 8th question. Hindu law containing acts, which option is the wrong option? The Hindu Marriage Act 1955, the Hindu Succession Act 1956, the Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956, the Hindu Disposition of Property Act of 1916.
So
A is right
option
answer,
B,
sir.
Answer,
Hindu
sir.
Marriage Act 1955, 20.
D
Within
is right
paragraph
answer.
25 of
I said
1955.
which option is the wrong option?
D is wrong answer.
Why?
The Hindu disposition of property is not a Hindu marriage act, na, sir. Property, na.
It is Hindu law, not marriage. I say Hindu law containing acts within parentheses.
Hindu law, this is a property act, na, sir.
My point is not that a contention. Even though you are right,
Option C,
point
right
is-
answer, sir.
my point is Act number 14 I wrote, it is Act number 15.
okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
My point is Act number 14 I wrote, you have to give the answer Act number 15. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That is my contention. That's why I say Hindu law containing acts, not marriage act.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the
Sorry,
point.
sir.
You cannot make assumption and presumptions. Whatever is given there, what is wrong there, you have to find it out and point. Of course, your shooting is quite good, but I want to know the reason also. Yes, 9th question. Which option is the correct option? A. Hindu Marriage Act 1955 defines the provisions for the maintenance, custody and education of minor children during and after the legal proceedings of divorce. B. Hindu Marriage Act 1955 outlines the provisions for custody, maintenance and education of minor children during and after the legal proceeding of divorce. C. Hindu Marriage Act of 1955 defines the provision for custody, maintenance and education of minor children during and after the legal proceeding of divorce. D. Hindu Marriage Act of 1954 defines the provision for the education, custody and maintenance of minor children during and after the legal proceeding of divorce. Among the A, B, C, D, which one is the correct option?
A is the correct answer, sir.
Wrong.
C is the correct answer, sir.
It is the C is the correct answer. Answer C is the correct answer. The reason is, if you happen to see the D, I wrote 1954. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When I read the for custody and maintenance, but here I wrote the maintenance and custody.
Yes, sir.
Then, then what about the Hindu marriage of B? Outlines I said, not defines.
Yes.
And hence C is the correct option. So Hindu Marriage Act of 1955 defines the provision for custody, maintenance and education of minor children during after the legal proceeding of divorce. Okay, supplementary question. Which section says?
26.
Section 26.
It is the 26th section says about it. Now, again, I will make the same type of the questions. And which option is the correct option? A. Hindu marriage is a religious sacrament in which a woman and a man are bound in a permanent relationship for the physical, social, and spiritual need of a dharma, procreation, and sexual pleasure. Hindu marriage is a religious sacrament in which a man and woman are bound in a partnership relationship for the physical, social, and spiritual need for the dharma, procreation, and sexual pleasures. C. Hindu marriage is a religious sacrament which a man and woman are bound in a permanent relationship for the physical and social and spiritual need of the dharma, procreation, and sexual pleasures. Then the last D option, D, Hindu marriage is a religious sacrament in which a man and woman are bound in a permanent relationship for the physical, political, and spiritual need of the dharma, procreation, and the sexual pleasures.
Sir, option A.
B, sir. Option B.
Option B is the right answer. The others, I made some changes there.
First,
Can you make
you
it
have
what the
written
changes I
woman
did
and
it?
man. Sir, in option A, you have written woman and man.
Yes.
It is a man and woman.
Yes. Then option C,
Option C, which man and woman are bound.
Adharma. Adharma is wrong, sir.
Yes.
Adharma, sir.
Adharma.
Adharma I wrote here. Then what is the D?
Political, sir.
Political I added. It is only the physical. There is no political. So, 11th question. Which among them is correct option? A. There is no specific legislation for marriage between the Jews in India. So the role of legislation has absolutely no significance. B. There is no specific legislation for marriages amongst the Jews in India. So the role of the legislation has absolutely no significance. C. There is no specific legislation for marriage among the Jews in India. So the role of legislation has absolutely significance. D. There is a specific legislation of marriages among the Jews in India. So the role of legislation has absolutely no significance. A, B, C, D. Which is the correct option?
C, sir.
Yes.
Option C.
There is no specific legislation for marriage among the Jews in India, so the role of legislation is absolutely significance or no significance.
Absolutely significant, sir.
No significance, sir.
No significance. So the right answer is
D is right
D,
answer.
sir.
D is the right answer. What is the mistake I committed in the A?
There is no specific legislation for marriage between Jews in India, sir.
There is no between, there is among.
Yes. Yes, sir.
When there are two between, when there are two more than two, we say among. Then what is the wrong in the B? If you compare it, There is no I added there. There is no
Absolutely no
specific.
significance, sir. Has absolutely no significance.
Yes?
Actually, it should be absolutely no significance.
Yes. But anyway, you have shooted the right answer, no doubt. Now, anyone can unmute and read 12th question.
For
For
the
the
boys,
Parsi marriage.
See, when you start at a time. When you don't start, don't start. When you say read any means, you grab the opportunity quickly so that other man will not start. Yes,
For the Parsi marriage, which is essential element or act for the validity of marriage? A. Saptapadi. B. 7 rounds around fire. C. Kirtan. D. Ashirwad. A is right answer, sir. Saptapadi.
Saptapadi is only for the Hindu marriage.
Yes.
sir, Kirtan, sir. C is right
Kirtan is
answer.
not there.
Ashirwad.
Ashirwad by the priest is essential
But
element
answer is D,
or
sir.
validity for the Parsi marriage.
Ashirwad. Ashirwad.
Don't say Ashirwad Ata. Pillsburg Ashirwad Ata.
Pillsbury.
Okay, now 13th question. If a wife or husband whereabouts are not known for the consecutive dash year, then the presumption is that they are dead or it is a good ground for the divorce too under the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act. A. 6 years. B. 7 years. C. 8 years. D. 9 years.
Option B,
B,
7
years,
years,
sir.
sir.
The same 7 years should be applicable in the Parsis also.
Okay. Hindu marriage act Farsi.
In the Hindu marriages also, in the IPC also, in evidence, I am sure also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 14th question. What is the Jews called in India? In the later half of the 20th century, some indigenous group in the northeast of India have claimed to be Jews. These belong to the Shinlong ethnic communities, usually called Dash in India and Chin in Burma. A. Kaki. B. Kukia. C. Kuki. D. Kuki.
Kaki.
He is right answer, sir.
Kaki,
Kuki.
answer.
The right answer for this question is Kuki. K-U-K-I. The D is the right answer. Kuki. In Burma, they say Chin. That same Chin. What do we have? Now the 15th question. Jews' tradition permits dash alcohol drinking. A. Uncontrolled. B. Few nips. C. Controlled. D. Prohibit.
Few nips, sir.
Unips.
C,
He
controlled.
is right answer.
Say loudly.
C, controlled, sir.
C. Controlled is the right answer. And 16th question. Under the Parsi Divorce Act, consent divorce is covered under which section? A. Section 32. B. Section 32 capital A. C. Section 32 capital B. D. Section 32 capital C.
Section 32B.
Section 32 capital B, it covers the Parsi and Divorce Act with the consent. I mean the mutual consent. 17th question. Remarriage is spelled or envisaged under section dash of the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act. A. Section 46. B. Section 47. C. Section 48. D. Section 49.
Option B, sir, section 47.
Wrong. W-R-O-N-G.
C is right answer, sir. Section 48.
C is the right answer, section 48. 18th question. Marriage register dash document under the Parsi law. A. Private. B. Public. C. Mixed. D. Confidential.
Marriage registered as document under.
Sir, D, confidential.
Confidential, sir.
WRONG.
So it's B, public.
Right answer, sir. Mixed document under the Parcila.
The right answer for the 18th question is B, public document.
Public.
It is a public document. 19th question. Marriage during the lifetime of a spouse is a dash under the Parcila. A, valid marriage. B, void marriage. C, voidable marriage. D, irregular marriage.
Irregular marriage.
It is in the Muslim law, it is a irregular marriage.
Voidable
Voidable
marriage,
marriage,
sir.
sir.
Voidable,
Please
sir,
write
then.
Voidable marriage.
It is like a Hindu law.
Yes, sir.
So, which is the right answer?
Voidable marriage.
Void marriage. Void marriage.
Void marriage. Option B. When the spouse is living, if you go for the second marriage without the divorce, then you will committed a bigamy. Under the IPC,
490, 497,
Are you sure?
sir.
Is it 486?
497.
494 is bigamy.
Is it
Yes, yes.
486 or 489?
494 is bigamy, sir.
Okay. Subject to the correction. 20th question. A Parsi delegate is appointed in the term of dash years under the Parsi law. A, 8 years. B, 9 years. C, 10 years. D, 12 years.
A is right answer, sir. 8 years.
WRONG.
Hassan, sir.
It is the answer C, 10. TEN 10 years. 21st question. The Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act dash which year? A, 1934. B, 1935. C, 1936. D, 1937.
B option, sir, 1935.
WRONG.
36, sir.
36,
C is
sir.
right answer.
If you say C, 1936, that is the right answer. I believe that you did not expect that I will ask the question in the Parsi and Jews today. Then what is the purpose of a posting what is Hindu law in the morning? Sir, it is entertainment. Is it entertainment? Is it a joke?
Sir.
No, sir.
It is information. 22nd question. The Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act 1936 replaced which earlier act? A, Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1862. B, Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1863. C, Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1864. D, Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1865. Which is the
C is
right
right
option?
answer,
Shoot.
sir. 1865.
It is the answer is D, Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1865, 1865. Now, 23rd question. Requisite to validity of Parsi marriage. No marriage be valid if A, the contracting parties are related to each other in any of the degree of the consanguinity or affinity set forth in the Schedule 1. The contracting parties are related to each other in any of the degree of the affinity set forth in Schedule 1. C. Such marriage is not solemnized according to the Parsi from a ceremony called Ashirwad by priest in the presence of the three Parsi witnesses other than such priest. B. In case of any Parsi, whether such a Parsi has changed his or her religion or domicile or not, who, if a male has not completed the 21 years of age and a female has not completed the 18 years of age. Now you tell me, which
C
is
is the right answer, sir.
D is right answer, sir.
C is right answer.
No marriage shall be valid if. Why C is the right answer?
Sir, it says in the Parsi marriage, Ashirwad is must, na, sir.
Yes, such a marriage is not solemnized according to the Parsi form of ceremony called Ashirwad. Means Ashirwad should be essential. Ashirwad is essential, no doubt. By a priest in the presence of, I think, I should say which is the wrong answer here because all three are the right answers. Only one is the wrong answer. I should ask which is the wrong answer. Now tell me. Even the wrong answer also be the same C. Because I know people will not make C as a wrong answer because Ashirwad is there. But they did not know I changed 3 Parsi witnesses. There is not 3 Parsi witnesses. There should be only 2 Parsi witnesses. Enough. So, on such marriage is not solemnized according to the Parsi form of ceremony called Ashirwad by a priest in the presence of the 2 Parsi witnesses other than such priest. How many witnesses should be needed in the Hindu Marriage Act?
2, sir.
Only one.
2 or more, sir.
See, somebody
sir.
say 1, somebody say 2.
2 is right answer, sir.
Okay. In the Sunni marriages, how many witnesses are essential in the Muslim law?
2, sir.
2 male or female?
1 male, 1 female, sir.
2 males, sir.
1 plus 1, sir.
The answer is 2 female is equal to 1 witness male. Hence, 1 male and 2 female. In any case, there should be 2. It does not mean that, sir, 4 female.
2
No.
witness. No.
Answer is Hapana. In Kiswahili say no. Hapana, Hapana means no. So there should be either 2 male or 1 male and 2 female, but not 4 female. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
In Parsi, sir, how many witness, sir?
2 witnesses.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Irrespective of the, of course, witnesses should be sound mind, age, irrespective of the gender. 24th question. Punishment of bigamy was given under which section of dash of the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1936? Section 4, Section 5, C, option Section 6, D, option Section 7.
Section 6, sir.
C is right answer, sir.
WRONG.
Sir, option D, section 7.
WRONG.
Option B, sir.
5, sir.
Section 5.
Section 5.
Option B, Section 5 is the right answer for the bigamy punishment under the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act of 1936. Even I tried to find the act number of the 1936, but I failed to get it. Otherwise, I would have to ask, what is the act number of the Parsi and Divorce Act of 1936? Actually, I did not have much time. I was busy in some other activity today. Okay, doesn't matter. 25th question. Practitioners in matrimonial courts. Which one is the false one among 4? I said, which one is the false one among the 4? A. All legal practitioner entitled to practice in a high court shall be entitled to practice in any court constituted under this act, and all legal practitioner entitled to practice in a district court shall be entitled to practice in any Parsi district matrimonial court constituted under this act. B. All legal practitioner entitled to practice in a high court shall not be entitled to practice in any court constituted under this act, and all legal practitioner entitled to practice in a district court shall be entitled to practice in any Parsi district matrimonial court constituted under this act. See, all legal practitioners entitled to practice in a high court shall be entitled to practice in any court constituted under this act, and shall legal practitioner entitled to practice in a district court shall be entitled to practice in any Parsi district matrimonial court constituted under this act. The last option, D. All legal practitioner entitled to practice in a high court shall be entitled to the practice in any court constituted under this act, and all legal practitioner entitled to practice in a district court shall be entitled to practice in any Parsi district matrimonial court constituted under this act. Now you tell me which one is the false one among the four. Is it the false one or the right one? You find it out. Which is the right answer?
All of the above, sir.
Sir, option B, sir.
Wrong.
Sir, D, sir.
You are right. Option B is the right answer. The reason is you can know it. What the changes I did it. Keep the B as a model, and you read the all legal practitioner entitled to practice in a high court. I not removed from there. Shall not be entitled. Not I removed the A. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you see the C? All legal practitioner entitled to practice in a high court shall be. Again here also.
A, sir.
I removed. Shall not be. I say shall be here, I said. Then all legal practitioner entitled to practice in high court shall be entitled. No. That means the false one is not. The other things are very correct. Means not I put it, that is a false one. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
That is the point which I want to make it out. 26th question. The important requirement for the Jewish marriage are 1. Free consent. Yes, somebody is speaking. Can I tell who is speaking? Did not unmute it. Please mute it. Now I believe it's muted. Okay. Now, the important requirement of Jewish marriage are 1. Free consent. 2. Mental capacity. B. Legal age. 3. Legal age. 4. Consanguinity. A. 1 plus 2. B. 1 plus 3. C. 1 plus 2 plus 3. D. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
B is right answer, sir. 1 plus
He
3.
is right answer, sir.
1 plus 3.
D is right answer. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
WRONG.
B is
Sir, option C, sir.
plus legal age.
Option C is the right answer. It is 1 plus 2 plus 3. The main 3 points only they said it. Free consent, mental capacity, legal age they said. But I did not see the consanguinity there. So consanguinity I added. But in the act, in the text I saw, there are 3 elements they say clearly. Free consent, mental capacity and legal age. Now 27th question. I don't know how many could shoot it in a right way. It is a mandatory to perform the ceremony of the betrothal and nuptial for the marriage contract to have a legal validity. The groom is required to give the bride money called dash another object of equal validity, the two in present of 2 witnesses. A. Kasef, K-A-S-E-P-H. B. Kusef, K-U-S-E-P-H. C. Kisef, K-I-S-E-P-H. D. Kasuf, K-A-S-U-P-H.
It's option D, sir.
Option A, sir.
Who said option D is a wrong? And who said option A is a right? Kasef, Kaseph. In Hindu law, what do you say?
Kanyasulkam, sir.
In Muslim law, what do you say?
It's Meher, sir.
Meher. In Christian law, what do you say? There is no such a wording is there in the Christian law. Did you see such a wording?
No, sir.
I did not see because I taught for the 3 years. I also tried. What do you say? Just they will give the presents and the sip of wine. They exchange it and exchange of the garlands as well as the exchange of the rings. These are the things which I said. Of course, sometimes open kiss. Okay, now 28th question. Under the Jewish law, a husband can divorce his wife on the following ground. Which one is the false ground? A. When the wife is adulterous. B. When wife violates the public morality. C. Change in religion. D. And the refusal of the husband of the conjugal rights during the whole year. Which is the wrong option here?
Change in religion.
WRONG.
B is right answer, sir.
Correct.
See, I wrote on the refusal of the husband of conjugal rights. It is not the husband refusal, it is the wife refusal. Did you get my point? A husband can get the divorce. Then I wrote the husband, it should be a wife. And the refusal of the wife conjugal rights during the whole year. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, 29th question. Anyone can unmute and read in the sonorous voice.
The Jews first entered India through Kerala as traders trading in option 1, ivory, option 2, spice, option 3, mustard, option 4, pepper.
Answer 2, sir. Spice is such a...
Here options I have given. A 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 3, C 1 plus 2 plus 3, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Option C, sir. 1 plus 2 plus.
Suppose if I say yes, how did you shoot it? Using the parameters of my equation. There is no mustard. It is ivory is there, spice is there, and pepper is there, but I added the mustard. Mustard అంటే తెలుసా అండి?
తెలుసా ఆవాలు
What is
ఆవాలు
pepper?
ఆముదం, sir.
What is pepper?
మిరియాలు
Kali mirch.
What is యాలకులు? What is యాలకులు? Or లవంగాలు? Yalakulu means cardamom and lavangalu means cloves, CLOVES, or dalchina chekka cinnamon bark. Okay, now let us come to the point, 30th question. After India gained independence, the Jewish population began migrating to 1. Israel, 2. Australia, 3. England, 4. USA. Options. A 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 3, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Answer C, sir.
I said after the India gained the independence, Jewish population began migrating to the number 1 Israel, number 2 Australia, number 3 England, number 4 USA. Options. A 1 plus 2, B 1 plus 3, C 1 plus 3 plus 4, D 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4.
సార్ ఆప్షన్ బి 1 plus 3.
Wrong.
Option D, sir.
1 plus 2, sir.
Option C, sir.
A is right answer.
If you say option D, WRONG.
A is right answer, sir. 1 plus 2.
WRONG.
Option C, sir. 1 plus 3 plus.
Is
C, right, sir.
the only leftover is 1 plus 3 plus 4 means they went to Israel, they went to England, they went to USA, but not Australia. So these are the 30 questions. I framed it today, and tomorrow I covered only what are the things which I covered today. I mean acts, I mean law. I covered Hindu law, I covered Jew law, I covered
Paris.
Parsi law.
Parsi law.
What is the book they follow in the Parsis as a sacred book? And the religion is Zoroastrian. They followed Torah or Talmud. These are the two books. It is the earlier book of the Quran, as per the Quran is said. And they are said to be the fire worshippers. And when the body, they don't burnt, they don't bury. Means they will not be cremated, they will not be buried. The body would be kept on the mesh grate, and down there is a well, and it will be eaten by the vultures, eagles, and the bones will fall down from the gate to the well. That is the concept of them. And most of the Parsis are in India, in which state? Maharashtra. Participants, are you there? So silent.
Tata.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because your silent will kill me.
Yes,
Tata,
sir.
sir, Parsi,
And
sir.
tomorrow, what are the things I should cover under the family law?
Muslim law, sir.
Yes?
Christian Marriage Act, sir. Hindu Succession Act.
Succession Act, Adoption and
Hindu Marriage and Succession Act, sir.
Adoption and Maintenance Act also.
Adoption and Maintenance Act. Hindu Marriage, Succession, Adoption and Maintenance.
See,
Divorce Act also.
they said Hindu Marriage Act, mostly the covered one, not the adoption, not matrimonial, not nothing things. And we should cover tomorrow class Special Marriage Act, Muslim law, and Christian law. Because only Hindu Marriage Act is the main factor. Yes, if anybody wants to participate, you can participate. On 24th January, there is a International Day of Education. I don't know whether you know it or not. You know it or you don't know?
We don't know, sir.
See, here it is given JTN Law College, and they invited me. Warm welcomes to you for the one-day international conference on the International Day of Education. Is the international aspect of the right to education. And I am the dignitary guest, Mohammed Saheb Hussain, Professor of Law, School of Law, South Mwanza, Tanzania, East Africa. It is online, and I said, I think the link will be given to everyone. Even I can give the link to you. You can enroll yourself. So this is I don't know how many people knows it. Actually, I thought of making it, but I was too much busy in my teaching because I do have 4 courses to teach. and I am the dignitary, and this is the JTN College of Institutions, and this is about the institutions, and these are the speakers. Here, first session, my turn is 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. For me, it is here in 7:30 to 8:30. And these are the eminent speakers. Number one, myself, then Navamurthy, the senior civil judge retired, Tanjavur, Professor Kalyavi G, and she is the principal of the Dr. Ambedkar Government Law College, and Durga Lakshmi also, one of the speaker on that day. If you get the chance, you can participate in it. My topic is education is a human right and Indian scenario. అన్ని దానముల కన్నా
విద్యాదానం భిన్నం.
విద్యాదానం గొప్పది.
education.
మిన్న.
Don't give the money. Don't give the jewelry. Don't give even the food also. But give the education. They will create the miracle in the world. So that's why Dr. Ambedkar told, please open the schools. Because if everybody is educated, they know their own rights. And nobody could exploit them. And everybody uses their reasoning. And the reason plays an important role in the man's life. And these Madras people, they don't know. ML, they'll say, it is not ML. Bar Council of India is removed. Earlier we used to say BL in Andhra University. ML, BL. No. Now the Bar Council of India say LL full stop B, LL full stop M. That is the style of writing.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे अहरह तव आह्वान प्रचारित सुनि तव उदार वाणी